Breaking today in just the last 30 minutes, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has said U.S. tariffs against Canada have now been paused for the next 30 days. This comes after a similar deal was announced earlier today with Mexico. But with the ongoing back and forth, 2 on your side's Rob Hackford spoke with one industry observer who worries the automotive sector could take a hit.
With Western New York's close ties to Ontario, Patrick Penfield, a professor of supply chain practice, worries whatever comes out of this tariff tit-for-tat will impact American automakers.
I think if the one industry that would be really impacted by tariffs because of the Trump administration would be the automotive industry. So there's just a lot of stuff that goes back and forth across these different borders.
General Motors and Ford doing business in Tonawanda and Hamburg, but also Oshawa and Oakville, Ontario, sending parts back and forth which would be impacted by tariffs, now being threatened by both countries.
So that's the problem. In business, we like predictability. We like to know exactly what we're paying. When you have these tariffs that come into play, it just disrupts everything.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul warning about that disruption just hours ago, saying she plans to meet with Canadian officials on Tuesday.
What is at jeopardy are thousands of jobs that rely on this flow of commerce without interruption, and as well as the fact that a tariff is nothing but a backdoor tax.
A tax that, as Penfield points out, can be absorbed by a business but is more often passed along to consumers. The new administration throwing its weight around as the dominant trading force in North America, a new take on negotiating trade, the results of which remain to be seen. Ontario leaders at an auto parts manufacturing facility on Monday saying they're prepared to respond.
We knew that it was a matter of when, not if. And we're ready to act. U.S.-based businesses will now lose out on tens of billions of dollars in new revenues. And they only have President Trump to blame.
Of course, this is a very fluid situation here. That news from Prime Minister Trudeau just coming in 30 minutes ago. These tariffs have been delayed for 30 days as negotiations continue. On your side in the studio, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News. Scott.
Rob, thanks.